Hello. I'm still trying to get things set up. Actually, just got home a few moments ago. So, how are y'all? Well, we actually went probably close to 60 feet, I guess, with pipe and starting a manhole now. So, yeah, it's a slow process. Well, I dropped the link, Eli. All you got to do is look up. Boy. Yeah, I've dropped the link. So, yeah, right now we're fixing to put in the septic, the electrical conduits for a about 107 uh, houses in a sub addition, and we are almost done putting in electric conduits for APS, Arizona Power, uh, at another site. We actually are kind of stocked up through the winter too. So yeah, how are y'all? Yeah, we get like you know sub editions ready. We actually, when I first started there, we were finishing up a like swim pool area, kind of uh, like with the two huge pumps, and got some the outer part of the manhole covers uh, fixed, fixed water lines, things like that on for a up at a country club. And they got two swimming pools, probably not, maybe 8 foot deep. I think they're kind of small, really. Yeah. So we can't really turn the water off and fix another problem that somewhere else happened, which had we had no part of. So not until they're done with the around the clubhouse area. So I think we got another one lined up for 30 houses in a small lot. So yeah, uh, kind of. I guess you could say. Um, doing a lot of shoveling, mostly backhoes or track hoe gets out there and digs the holes. We just level out the area for the like loose sand or gravel. We'll kind of give it a little, just a slight slope for the sewage so it can drain down. So yeah. See, I'll drop that link again. So, yeah, Beach working in a lumber yard, just playing on a forklift all day. Definitely slinging pizza. Where'd you go, Eli? Ron hiding in the background, not saying nothing. Um, it's kind of like YouTube, but it's I don't know. Eli can probably explain that better than I can. He's used StreamYards longer than me. Um, I don't know. It's kind of like another way to get into YouTube without going through their guidelines and rules and regulations, kind of thing, I guess. What I figure it is. So, I heard Jax in the background talking to the kids and cooking at the same time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, it's easier to go live on YouTube. I think you can go somewhere else and go live through that too. Can't think of what it is, but I don't use anything other than YouTube really for live streams. So if you just started a channel with YouTube's guidelines, you aren't able to go through YouTube to go live. So you can go through StreamYards. There's a few others out there that might be pretty good. I don't know. I haven't used any of those, but StreamYards. Tried Streamlabs once, but that didn't go very well. I'm not either. I actually had Boston um, Boston actress kind of helped me get all that uh, situated and everything. I'd say she's been kicking around YouTube probably for 4 or 5 plus years, maybe. She's helped me get started live stream, but yeah, I'm still kind of iffy about all the technology. Oh yeah, sorry. It's White Wolf Bushcraft and Survival Skills is the name of my this channel. I have White Wolf's blogs and I have Viking King that also go live on as well. And let me see, go and drop the links for those. Oh, you're welcome. Got another one. There's my girl. Still trying to. There's my other one. Now he said he'd be right back. So, yeah. Eli, I got hot peppers and pizza. There he is. What's up, Ron? Brother. I knew he'd be back. Said that. That damn movie or TV show is older than you are, boy. Almost old as Methuselah. Vodka, my sis. What's up? Thank you for coming. You know, the new ones, they screw up because you can't replace the older ones, the originals. Jackson and I are in Arizona. Yeah, we're in Arizona. I was born and raised in Texas. She was born and kind of sort of raised in Jersey.
Kind of sort of raised, just was raised.
Yeah. Eli born and raised south of the border in Texas. Well, almost south. It's kind of southeast of the border of New Mexico.
That's from Haley, I'm assuming. But that's your sticker.
Whoa, holy mackerel. Tasmanian. If I read that correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's way
A
old,
lot of
man.
our brothers and sisters are across the pond.
Oh, yeah.
Mock is, Vamp is,
Well,
Cheryl is.
yeah, but Mox in Nevada
no,
now.
Mock's from there, no,
Yeah.
Aussie though.
But he,
Vodka, Cheryl's in there, Mock, Tammy Trot, she's in England.
The whole kit and caboodle.
We got a lot of brothers and sisters a long way across the pond, but they live across the pond.
Oh yeah.
Nothing a plane ride won't fix.
Nah.
You can't drive across the pond.
I've been a few hours on a plane before. Passed out, but you know.
So I'm gonna have to.
Shit, I'd rather take a plane than a damn Greyhound.
No
A
one
little,
wants to.
a little under 24 hours to go from Waco, Texas, to Flagstaff, Arizona. Oh no, cramped up like
We
a.
gotta hit all those stops.
Yeah, well, it's not too comfortable either when you're 5'11", and well, I spent over 18 hours going from here to Saudi Arabia. So yeah,
On a plane.
yeah, on a damn plane. But I had lots of room. There was only 3 of us on the plane. Shoot, you need to see if you can hook up with Ron and y'all come out to Arizona for a little bit of paranormal investigations. That'd be cool. There are quite a few things out here in the old West that tends to get a little on the paranormal side. You know, I've always wanted to go to Tasmania. I hadn't been to Australia either, but been to quite a few places overseas. Yeah, it can get a little hectic sometimes. I wasn't. I actually got up, went downstairs to the cargo hole. Uh, kind of went up to the cockpit, talked to the pilot, co-pilot, the navigator. Walked back. The couple of the guys, they were in the back. We tend to have a few drinks, sit down, back upstairs, and well, ended up passing out from there. Well, when you're on a cargo plane, you know, rules are different. But yeah, commercial airlines, oh no, unless the pilot comes out and then they got to talk to you. But that's very, very rare when they do that. Shit, I bet if pilot come out walking around, Eli would be on an airplane. We're like, who who's flying the plane? Uh, Nobody. Computers. Eli probably had to go to the bathroom and change his drawers. Hey, Amethyst sis.
Oh, look. Go with the
Well. Hey, brother. Sorry, I'm devouring some grub. No, it's not chicken nuggets. You heading out to the doctor's now for your mom? Or the weather's kind of iffy. Monsoons are almost over out here. Must be what?
Yeah, he said Jax must be what? Here, put that away so later.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Can't hear Jason. Still muted, Jason.
Huh? No, I'm unmuted now.
No, he unmuted.
Waiting on your ass. And then, of course, Matt's got paperwork.
I didn't do shit, bro. What the hell? Shit. I didn't do nothing this time.
She brought me a plate.
Look,
I was devouring some grub. No, it wasn't pizza.
No. Potato. Cheese. All wrapped up in the tortilla.
It didn't last very long.
Well, you know what? It's not so.
Yeah. With what? 4 pepperoncinis? 5? Yeah.
What you mean you'll be about it when You always about it, bro. Always about it. Mm-hmm.
Wonder what Billy would actually say about that.
Oh, what happened? Why your phone? What's wrong with
Can't use hotspot.
No, well, do you have
From
internet on Wednesday? Will you have internet on Wednesday? If not, we can go live on my channel. Oh, you need earplugs. Oh, I got you, bro. Okay.
yeah, shit, he ain't broke. He got that pizza fund.
Shit. Let's see what we can do by sending him some headphones or earplugs. Bro,
Cheap ass
you
headphones.
got $10 headphones. Shit. Still, $10. You can get what? You get what you get for $10. I'm just saying. They gonna break within 5 months or soon.
Shit.
Shit.
Best bet to go to Amazon and get you some $30 earphones or earbuds.
$20, but $10 you get what you get. Don't order them off Wish. You'll never get them.
Do not order off a Wish.
Nope.
It'll be about 2,000 years from now, and they'll give you a refund and show up. You got them for free, pretty much. Don't you always? Did it work? There he is.
Hey, family.
What's up, brother?
Not much.
Shit. Enjoying the night air.
Right. Better watch out what that Jax is feeding you, man. You're gonna be turning into a vegetable pretty soon.
I know, we got some beef.
Yep. About time.
I'll make sure it's beef. I'll make sure it's beef. Turn into a damn rabbit.
Burn those little fur babies and feather babies and whatever she calls them. They're all snack packs to me.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
Yep.
I need to come out there, me and you go out into the desert.
That's not nice.
Oh yeah. I think it's south of us.
Yeah. Yeah, you got mountains around you, don't you?
We do. Yep. Some green fields. Yeah, the way they got their hunting set up is way different. You gotta go get your license, but you gotta get drawn for elk and stuff like that around here.
Okay, big game deer.
Yeah, almost. Well, there's some exotic. There's antelope, pronghorns.
Oh, really?
Shit, they're right there at one of the job sites. We're almost done. They're just on running free range.
Huh. That's crazy. Kind of like how the black buck's out here in Texas.
It is. Yep, sure is.
Well, there, spend a week or so in the mountains. Oh my God. Be so good.
And they used to
Oh, yes, it would.
Yeah.
See if we can find Bigfoot too.
Right? Bring home Bigfoot strapped to the bed of the truck and everything. Make
Yeah.
Introduce him to Jax.
Uh-huh.
Y'all be nice to each other.
And get on a live stream and have Brenda up there.
We'll have Bigfoot running the stream.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez. We'll teach him how to use Jax's laptop. We'll let him.
Oh, there you go.
Take Jax's laptop. Yeah, brother. 9:45. Oh yeah. Take it easy, brother. Yep, you too. It's one of the other guys. Oh man. I can only be up here for a little bit. I gotta go back in and everything. I have like 15 reports to do, and I looked at it and I said, nope, I'm taking a break.
Yeah. Still waiting on Eli. He said he'd be up here. Keep aggravating him. Jack's not gonna keep aggravating him till he does.
It's gonna take Eli. It's gonna take Eli a while. You know, he's got to walk.
Beautiful. I'm gonna take pictures and post them on to the Twitter so y'all can see them now. Yeah, what's up, Eli? That's all. No,
Yeah.
that don't apply.
Rain and Judas hooked up. Now got.
But they all look like Rain.
5 Oreo cookies. Well, 3 Oreo cookies and one kind of a multicolor, and then
the most wicked white on a black dog I've seen. Right down the forehead.
Oh yeah, it's a stripe
right down the nose and then down the belly, and the tip of the tail's white.
Yeah.
And his socks are white. But her name is Scott.
And all 5 of them will howl like wolves.
They all howl at once. Whenever the other dogs go, they start going. And then at 2:30 in the morning, you hear this ring. And you hear this. They're attacking each other at 2:30. I'm like, yo, motherfucker, you go sleep. They don't let me sleep. They do not let me sleep. I'll tell you that much.
Better Jax.
And he's on their side.
Sis, you know what I say about all animals, right?
No, Matthew, don't talk about my baby puppies, Matthew.
In SHTF, sis.
Even
the first emperor of China's army.
I decided if you come to my house, they have to come meet you in a hotel somewhere. I'm giving you my location. Then you'll come eat all my fur babies.
Even the first emperor of China, sis, had war dogs that were also a secondary meal in case of bad times.
Maybe they were ugly fucking dogs, Matthew. Did you think of that?
No, they were chows, beautiful chows that they.
No, my puppies are beautiful. They're fat and chubby and healthy and beautiful. And I don't think I can get rid of them.
Perfect. Chubby. I love hearing that word.
Chubby. Stop feeding your babies. You meet your baby sickly. Don't feed them no more.
There's always basted in beers.
I'm going to baste you with some beers from the garlic. Shit. Can't handle you two together. You're too much for me, man.
We're going to baste it. We're going to inject seasoning into them. Oh, my goodness. We're going to feed them a good diet.
I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you what he wants to baste. Hey, you come here. You leave. Whatever this one is alone.
Your dogs are like, no. He's talking about eating me. I ain't going anywhere near him.
Eat this chubby little face. Look at it. Look at it.
You are so tender and juicy, puppy.
Don't worry. Uncle Matt won't eat you, I promise. No, he just a lot of words. A lot of air, a lot of hot air.
I got a perfect sack or backpack I can put you all in and take off.
Hold on, man. We're moving.
They're perfect size for my SHTF frying pan.
Shit. Well, then your Ragnar's going first. Well, shit, yeah.
He's probably the fattest one who'll go last.
No, he ain't the fattest one. Bear is the one I just showed. He's the chubby one.
We'll go second one.
See, Vamp, that's what I tell him, Vamp. No eating puppies. I tell him, no. He wants to eat. He wants to eat every little fur baby, even the rabbits. And what did rabbit do to you? Nothing. It was trying to get to the other side. Shoot.
They got in the way.
Have any of y'all ever seen 1,000-year-old egg in China?
Yeah, I've seen that. They can eat that shit. Go ahead.
It's still a baby chicken. It's fine.
But Japanese play some weird shit now. Okay, look. Asian people,
if you're starving, you will eat anything. Trust me.
Oh no, the smell will get to me first, and I'll just vomit.
Oh no.
That
I'll
egg
tell
must
you
smell
one thing. I've had plenty of coyotes. They all taste the same.
What did coyote do to you?
Got, well, for one, for me, clean up the ranch, so.
Okay,
the coyote killed like 5 of my chickens, so.
He's very unique, brother. We have to treat him as such. He's very unique.
Oh, really?
There's only one Matthew, okay? Anybody can say, you know Second Star? Oh, yeah, we know him. Is that some other guy? No. They know exactly who the fuck we're talking about. They were like, oh, that guy.
I nicknamed everything Snack Pack.
Well, don't worry about it. He's going to eat humans, too. Get ready for that.
Yeah. It doesn't bother me. Food is food. Food is food.
Look, you want to be in
We've
the
had
me and Ryan are in when it's zombie apocalypse comes, but me and Ryan just don't run. Now, Vamp, I run behind us and look, run. But the ones he really, really likes, he's just gonna say.
Hey, our ancestors survived for thousands of years eating each other. So that's how we came to be, is from eating each other.
Well, that didn't come out right.
Even some Norse Viking tribes were cannibalistic too.
I believe that all day long because I've seen documentaries on it. Yes, I do know that. Native Americans, I know.
Some of the Vikings had their teeth filed down to sharp points to make them look more,
No, they did that to keep them meat.
Well, yeah, that's
human flesh is a whole lot different than animal flesh.
Well, they have to scare the bird, so especially humans.
I know. Yep. Oh yeah, he's ready to go Hannibal. That's right. Yep. Oh no, I'd starve. I would say kill me now. They said, Jax, eat that egg or die. Die. Because I'm gonna die if I eat it. So either way, I'm gonna die.
Sis, you know you'll be VIP. You know you'll be VIP duct taped to a chair while me and Wolf feed you.
Hell no, Bud. You gotta save me, girl.
Eli be right there with you.
Eli, we right. Eli, I will not be right. Right, but look, Eli,
hey, don't worry.
What's wrong?
Don't worry.
You better get you some wheels.
Look at this ham hock, sis. We just procured it today. All for you.
I have ham hocks in my freezer for my bean soup.
Our ham hocks are going to be bigger than those ham hocks.
Well, I'm sure they are. You can get your babies outside.
Fresh.
Right.
Look, Matthew never come to our house ever. We have to meet him at an undisclosed location. Can't be here. We got too many fur babies in the yard and in the house. Well, I'll give you one of the grandkids to eat for you on the fur babies. Shit. Those little motherfuckers.
Even all animals love me, Jax. All animals love me.
Yeah, until they crack their necks and they can't love you no more because of that.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
sure,
Where I
always
lose one, we can remake 10.
No, there is always one in the family show. You're right, and Matt is the one. Yep, he sure the hell is. We think he gonna come in Arizona and fool my ass with some backstore Safeway prices. I know what that look like. It don't look like a chicken I buy at Safeway. That's damn sure.
We might have one more added to our.
And you know what the sad thing is, man? We can't even say we don't claim him because it's already established. People know us. Know we Matthew. So we can't do one thing or Matt, you're not a brother anymore. That would just be awkward. That would be awkward.
When you see me dragging a burlap sack behind me, then you start worrying, sis.
Hi, Margie.
Hey, Margie.
Dude, okay, man. You see the burlap sack, run, because you know what? That might have a body in it. And
it may have a few hens.
Say, no. Yes, if you ever offer you meat, very, very suspicious. Yes. I don't know what kind of meat it is, man.
Don't worry. Me and Jason, we have a stockpile. We have a stockpile of those plastic, beautiful little, plastic plates with the little, blood packets in them and cellophane to wrap all the processed meat to say, we got this from Save-A-Lot for you, sis.
You hear the shit coming out of his mouth, man. Do you hear the shit? Like it's gonna look like my T-bone steaks that I buy. I don't think so.
Oh, it will. It will. Pork loins. You can make anything look like a pork loin.
Sure can.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
If it's ground up, you don't know if it's hamburger meat, turkey meat, monkey meat, neighbor down the street meat.
If you ever offer me monkey meat, there might not be a Matthew the next day. We might be having a vigil for Matthew. See, here lies the body of Matthew. He tried to feed Jack's monkey meat.
Monkey brains.
I really won't.
Monkey brains.
Thank you, Monkey. We appreciate you much.
Every time I say monkey meat, it takes me back to that Indiana Jones movie where the monkey is in the little neck thing and running around in a circle, and they just hit it in the head with a spoon.
He's a monkey brain, delicious.
Thank you, Margie.
That should. Or you watch those Faces of Death movies, the same thing.
I liked it where they brought in the big ass
the snakes and stuff,
and then sliced it open, and here comes all these snakes coming out of there.
Oh my God. I realized what I'm going to do to humans in SHTF. I'm just going to hold them in place and put 2 pieces of wood around their neck and let them run around in a circle, and I'm going to hit them in the head with a spoon.
Oh, Lord. Yep. Somehow I can see you doing that.
Like, shut up. You're causing too much racket. Jax will hear it.
Right? I'm like, I don't want to hear your little pet trap out there that you're eating, Matthew.
Jackson making
keep your people silent.
I promise Jax hamburger meat. I promise Jax the 80-20 blend.
Yeah.
Look, everyone is stuck on drumsticks. Don't nobody care about those drumsticks. You like what we're talking about it. Fuck them. We done with that. They can have their drama. They can have all that they want. Guess what? I don't want none of it.
There ain't no drama here. It's all cannibalism.
Oh, yeah.
How we can sauce them up and eat them.
If you have any drama come up in here, I'll be the first one to chew your mouth off. It's all good.
I'm telling you what. Well, I might make a sacrifice. I might eat me. Some drama fucker comes up in here.
Shit.
I'd be like, oh, Matthew, get your first, your little snack pack.
I'm giving my blood. They don't need to go there and barbecue their lungs.
I'll give you permission to call them snack packs.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Everything's a snack pack.
In this line, because of mine or Eli's, you
Even
just call
Eli.
snack packs. That's what they are. Goddamn snack packs.
What are those little things that you give kids when they go to elementary school? Lunchables.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Lunchables too. We call them Lunchables.
Yeah.
Instead of trolls, when you start calling them Lunchables and snack packs. They're so bloody annoying.
Oh my god.
They will show up. Don't worry about the dumb shit, bruh.
Yeah. Oh damn! I gotta get off here. I gotta go do my last reports because I got an hour before I'm off. But if you're still on, I'll be in chat listening, and if you're still on after I get done, I'll hop back on. Okay, Jason.
All right.
Cool. Bye, Matthew.
Thank you, brother.
Bye, big sis. Love you. And always keep those snack packs nice and plump for me, sis.
The snack packs will be here. If they come in, I'll let you know.
They get fat.
Oh, not my puppy fan snack packs.
Snack packs. I love y'all.
You can get that with a spoon, girl. I'll get you a big enough one. I've seen them.
Nick.
No. Yeah. Not my babies. No, my baby puppies are adorable. I don't think I can get rid of one of them. Shit, I'm screwed now, man. When they came out, I'm like, I'm selling all 5, and now they all are chunky and fluffy. I can't sell one of them. I'm gonna try.
Come on, Eli.
I come up and it made no sense.
Yeah, I can always turn the camera on to you.
No.
From here.
Snacks packs for days. Oh, shit. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do with that boy, our brother Matt. There, he got some weird thoughts about puppies and snack packs. I don't understand that, but I don't even know if Matthew owns an animal. Wait, Matthew, you have cats, don't you?
I got chickens.
No, you have cats. Okay, sure. Okay. What you guys want for a snack? I want a snack pack. Well, that's very, that's nice. You need pudding or what do you mean? He has 4 cats. See, will you eat your cats, Matthew? I shouldn't have asked that question because I didn't know the answer to it. Yes, he will eat his cats if need be.
It comes down to it.
Yeah. He'll eat those damn cats. That's fucked up, man. How you gonna love something, let it love on you, and eat it? That's seriously some twisted shit. That's all I gotta say. Oh, again, we're talking about our brother Matthew. The one and the only.
I'll be damned. There he is.
Look at him.
Man, I need my picture.
Who is it?
I need my
What
picture.
is that?
I don't have a picture on my thing. My
Which
phone.
means on your thing?
He's
I'm on
naked.
my phone.
Oh, you need an avatar.
Yeah. His
Down
avatar's
on my
naked.
phone. Can you send me it?
Just the regular one you have?
Yeah, the one, my actual one I use on my live.
Oh, your icon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh,
Working
people
on
want me shit. I ain't fucking what's his name shit. Mm-hmm. Just on my phone shit. Stop tripping. Stop cooking shit.
Why are you tripping? Maybe you want a pen like you want to run your ass.
Shit, this ain't Mexico. Shit, I ain't even no fucking border.
Shit, you're freaking.
Think I am.
You're freaking Jerry Maguire.
Mexican, not a Mexican. Motherfucker, get this
You'll
shit straight.
see.
I'll feel more better with my icons on here.
you want me to send you your phone or Twitter?
Both.
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
No, phone.
Oh, phone.
Phone, okay.
Phone.
It's on my phone. Better.
Don't Twitter, bro.
Now, Jason can ask questions.
Shit, I don't know about interview. That's your suggestion.
What?
Was you curious?
Interviews. That's what we do.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna interview me now on his channel.
We do it better than anybody does.
This is the wrong channel for interviews.
She would start. Shit. Well, I'm leaving. Shit. Leave.
Well, I told you, anything on bushcraft or survival,
Like
Viking,
No.
Viking, bushcraft, survival.
medieval. Yeah, medieval.
Yeah, like things. Look, he's gonna get a bunch of things ready, Eli, and then when
I got
the
them.
day before, you can go over it with him and find out what's what and what's what. I'll send you stuff too.
Yeah, mostly the berserker.
But don't tell him that, because I ask about it.
Well,
You know, if you give Eli opening, he'll take them. I forgot that necklace that came in the thing. That was my friend. That was from Ladybug. I sent her that bead kit for her birthday. I sent 156 pieces of those bead kits for girls. This is what she made me. I was on the earrings. Is that chance I send you something?
that's
Okay, there,
that's for
bud.
damn sure.
And that's what she made with the bead kit you sent her? Yep. How cute. Isn't that adorbs? I'm gonna wear it next weekend when she's there. That's cute.
Yeah, that may be cute, but they ain't cuddly.
What ain't cuddly?
Fucking koalas.
Huh?
Koalas.
Koalas make a weird noise.
Shit, I need a fucking koala in a heartbeat.
Well, you better not.
Shit.
Megan, your stepfather wants you to koala.
It's either that or the son of a bitch eat me.
A koala.
So I'd rather be cool.
And a zebra.
I've already ate it.
He's already eaten zebra.
Yep.
What do you need to do?
It's kind of strange, but it's damn good.
Look, I thought about a zebra, but I've never thought about a koala.
Oh,
Why would you
shit.
eat a koala? Why not? You know, they make the noises. They don't sound like they're supposed to make, but they make. Look,
Hey, the
Shine
hides
used to
make
burp. She sounded like a koala.
the hides make pretty like from knee to ankle kind of leg warmers.
Look. Like one day she burped and I couldn't put my finger on what it sounded like, and I looked up koalas.
All right, go grab another select.
You know, said check the basement.
Eli went blue.
Yep. Yeah. Come on, Bo.
Now we got you.
Hold on a second.
Sounds like when she burped.
Okay, get back on there. Yes, yeah,
Huh.
um,
Dougie, drop the first one or the last one?
yeah, drop the last one.
Oh, Daniel, what are you looking
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now we got you.
Okay. Oh shit. What's up, Matt? What's
Love,
going on?
you love
Yeah.
blue?
I just been chilling, man. So, uh,
Bless you.
for?
so yeah,
Oh,
like I was saying, like I mean, um, you know, the paranormal is something that we all will experience at one time, and it's not a place to go to right away. But um, in my own experience, it was devastating, sad place to be, and but very scary. Any questions for me?
I think Jax might have a question for you. You got a question for Eli?
Oh, come on, man! You don't
Do
know
I
what
have a
one?
question for Eli? Look, questions I can't questions of Eli I can't ask online.
Oh,
Come
I
on,
was gonna
Jason.
get her to say that.
You, I know you're curious about things.
Um, let's see.
Holly loved this one.
A lot of people think that when you pass, you're floating, and I mean, with the me, it was sort of like a movie clip. You know what I mean? Sort of like you're in the house, and um you step outside, and then you're in an empty field, or for example, you're constantly moving. You know, um, that's how my time of that's how my way of perception of when I died. I kept on going to one place to another, without even without even stopping, and it's a pretty lonely place to be. And I remember at one point, where it was just driving you mad, just being there on the other side. Um, Sometimes, like your hospital room changes to a garage or a dance hall, or everybody coming in there congratulating you that you made it, or stuff like that. And some places are doing brain surgery, and some places that you're tied down and you don't know where you're at. It's just different places. Different things going on. You being chained up. And hanging from the ceiling. Then pouring hot water on you. And them laughing at you. And getting thrown in a cell. Metal cell. It's just a crazy experience. I mean, always just say, like, always be right by God, like, 'cause, you don't know where you're gonna go. I think that was purgatory for me, is, like, where I was at, basically, like, and I just think for the love of God, thanks to God, He brought me back to amazing people, and everybody, that are listening, you know, and those are like, what the fuck? Oh, well, it's different with ghosts, man. Like how I learned, what I mean, like. You know, ghosts are different. Every spirit's different. Some remain on Earth for because um some families can't let go of them. Like I seen this one spirit. You know, And I saw where this guy died. He's going to heaven. He thinks he's going to go to heaven. All of a sudden, it was an accident. He went back into his environment. He didn't go back into his body. He went back in his environment, and he became the grumpy old man. So everybody that ever tried to live there would suck the life out of him and get sick. You know, that's how some people when they die and they say there's a grumpy there's a guy that's always mad or confused. They're confused because they don't know what happened. They almost died, but they got stuck in their own environment. That's why a lot of people feel that the environment feels weird because they don't know what happened. All of a sudden, they're gonna go up to see their loved one, or they're gonna end up in hell or heaven, and they didn't end up crossing over. Can anyone hear me? Anyone
Oh
hear me?
yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of weird things, like uh, it sounds like it was sort of like pods, you know what I mean? Like people that died end up in pods. I hear a story about that. Um, like with me, I got thrown into a pod, and I was always going to getting tortured with hot steamy water. You know what I mean? That was my sin, not sin, but that was my torture. Or I mean, just different scary episode scenarios. I remember when I died, I'm going in through a long a long vortex, like just going in. You hear people say, forgive me, God, I'm sorry for," and you can't see anybody, but you can see the person that's actually screaming, and you can see that they're getting tormented, and they're also um and then they're also like and you can actually see why they were stuck there in that void, and um it was weird. I remember there's a guy, old guy. I remember passing by him. He had murdered somebody, and he had told God to forgive him. But he was stuck in that void all his whole eternity. Even kids, like 5 or 6, what I mean, 7, murdered his parents, and he was there for eternity. See, you end up at different places, and it's something that I'll never forget. It's just the experience of hearing all this, and it's crazy, Um, uh, God showed me a lot, you know what I mean? Like, and I mean, I felt and I heard about it, and I can actually hear my family members, and like my fiance crying and everything else. And I mean, it was just all this weird stuff, And I remember what really dragged me back is the phone. I don't know if I was to call me from those messages that she left me and everything, and that's what really brought me back. Yeah, it really is. There's more to it, I don't want to ramble about it, and I know this is just a show, and um, just I mean, and I think mainly all of them were just like visions of stuff that when I come back, because I remember there were certain things when I came back, and like I went to my fiance's brother's wedding, and there was this one chandelier on top, and I was like, oh, that's the same chandelier I've seen. It's just visions that's gonna happen when I come back. I've seen a lot of stuff that God has shown me, and it's something that you can never forget. It's like driving. Every time I drive behind that white van, I knew I got tortured in that van when I died. You know what I mean? Like, and I get really tensed up, and all I got these, pray to God, and He took away my pain first, being scared of anything, because of what happened, and it's I remember just laying there in bed and like helicopters out the windows. This is when I was dead though, when I was at 5% of life on a van. And I was under and everything. I still remember seeing the helicopter outside my window, and there was a red light on my bed, and I remember just help, 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 but I couldn't move, and people running, and people were just like, "Well, you found your way out," you know what I mean? I mean, it's something, no, it's crazy. It's a crazy experience, and it happens so fast. Like it's a just like I'll tell you, like you're in the room one day, you walk out, and you're in open field. Mine was basically that, different scenarios, constantly. I mean, um, I mean, I've seen Black Shadows tell me what to do. Tell me if you do this, I'll let you go home. And then I do a certain thing, the cops show up, and they all laugh at me. They're like, "You ain't going home. You're never going home." And one of those weird voices, just just laughing at me. Then it'll go to one place to another. And I'm trying to escape these people trying to do brain surgery on me. So then all of a sudden, in this blimp trying to get home. It felt like it looked like an old like old 19 like the 70 blimp, TVs and everything, cameras. But
Oh,
like I wasn't supposed to go home. My mom just like, "Oh, you ain't supposed to go home. Why am I here?" I remember seeing her in the hospital room going, "Oh, do I gotta go back to work?" You know what I mean? Like, and my even in my I call it my death state. My death state. I remember seeing my mom, trying to get these doctors to pour this liquid down my body. I felt the calculations. I felt myself being stuffed into a bear and put on top of a cabinet. And I remember everybody just having a fun time. It was New Year's. Looking out the window, it was snowing. I was in Austin, at that time when I was dead. And I remember just seeing certain people. I mean, I don't know if that's just if something's gonna happen to them or if those people that are gonna end up something going on. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things that happen to me, and some things, are nightmares, and some things are not. Yeah, they are body conveyed. They're sure, you know, I don't know. I mean, not some of them bad, some are not. You know what I mean? Some are just like spirits that are confused when they pass, just like I was telling you about that. You know what I mean? I remember when God was showing these couples that were stuck in was in a garage, and there was these guys, girl and guy, were constantly looking after them, but they were dead. They were pacing back and forth. Um, in this garage, goes a straight line. Like that they were just like a tape recorder. Um, I remember, and then like I just felt a voice go, "Come here." You know what I mean? And then I'm standing in this driveway, and I seen this guy. It felt like he was coming back from a party, his birthday party, but he did some fucked up shit. I don't know what. So I don't want to talk about that, but he did some fucked up shit. So he was walking from the car into the house, and he fell dead. So then he woke up again. He went back in the car, and he was alive again. Then he fell, and then he got out of the car, and he died. He was constantly reliving his death. You know what I mean? That was his sin. And um, he did something that he should have done when he was alive. You know, only God can save him in that. No other people. If it's a stain, Um, yeah, I call it well, I call it a stain, but something else. Can't really think about it. But it's weird. It's something that like your essence. That's what it's called. It's your essence. Your essence keeps you there. It's just sort of like if a guy murders someone, let's say a guy murders someone, right? And for example, and he goes kill somebody, and those people that got murdered are stuck at the location where they're at, and he's in jail, because his essence and what he loved to do, he murdered someone in the house. When he dies, he can go back there and torture them. I mean, I don't know what kept those people there. Maybe because I mean, I think they passed on. I just think their essence is still there because their murder was so bad. You know, um,
I've heard something like that before. Yeah.
and that's true. That is true. That's true, and it's just weird seeing that. Um, and just, I mean, it's just like when I was telling you about the Indian, you know what I mean? And um, died. Yeah, it was weird. There was love there. I mean, he was tell me something, and I mean, he died, and this woman come in and try to feed me and everything else. And I remember seeing blue water and everything. It was so weird, man. I mean, I remember I was going to this house. I was dead at the time. I was in the on event. I was at 5% of life. Um,
I don't know if you got chat.
I believe it's because so traumatic to get. Well, that's what I'm talking about, like, man. But with that, they pass on. Like their souls are passed. It's just it's just their essence that stay behind because it's so traumatic. That's why it's kind of hard, interviewing now because it's like why they're there, and it's just like, it's weird, um, it's weird explaining it. And I don't want people thinking, oh, he knows it, but I do. I mean, God showed me all these things, I mean, and I seen those people what they did, um, I mean, there's a cutoff line because you know how some people know right and wrong, and when they're kids, they don't know right and wrong, but they reach to a certain age where they know what's right and wrong. Some of them pass on with God when they die, but the evil spirit stays behind and mimics them. That's why you hear voices. That's why you hear those. That's why mediums see those kids there because they're just only a recorder there, So
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, I mean, there's so much, so much that I remember it's like sort of like there was some weird thing outside one time, and what I seen, and it was long. It's shaped. I want to say shapeshifter, but it's not. Those kind of those kinds of entities. They're out there. They're out there because they belong to the land way before it gets here. You know, way before us. Way before anything. They're part of the land. And
Yeah.
what they can do to humans is they can suck the life out of you, and they can make you sick and try to take over your body and make you do crazy things and bring pain and bring suffering. Seen that. Um, just other stuff, man. I mean, like, I just kept on going back and forth to, like, being punished for something I didn't do. And I remember when I first died, I was the ambulance. I remember, like, getting sucked through the bottom of the hospital van. I seen the tires, I seen the pavement. You know what I mean? Like, and then I woke up in the hospital room, like, and I see my own body in the bed, and I remember, there was spirits saying that, oh, you're gonna die. You know what I mean? No one loves you. You're not gonna be here. I mean, it was just these evil stuff, evil spirit, evil things. They just tell me this and everything, and screaming in my face. And I remember this nurse. She was on top of me, and you know how I got, like, the little pipe from my well, I had. It's cleared up now, and it's a feeding tube and whatever to breathe and everything. I remember this girl. She was on top of me, and she was just on top of me, just like tearing up my throat. She was like, "I gotta do this. I gotta do this." It was just weird. Yeah. Um, just remember being on the floor. You know what I mean? Like, and I read this funny thing. I don't know if it was funny or not, but I was on the hospital bed, and my hospital bed was broken. It was on the floor. There was, you know um plugs everywhere, like, like sort of like, where you connect stuff, cords everywhere and everything.
Oh,
And then I remember getting up, and I swear I felt a dog panting, like, laying on my leg, and I remember getting up, and I remember the TV was mocking me how I was breathing. And from a hospital room to a garage. And I remember seeing, like, a TV on the wall. I remember seeing the nurse. I didn't even know how she looked like, so I woke up. And I remember the same nurse walked in and did a breathing test on me. You know, and they do that because in real life they do that because they're trying to get all the mucus out of your throat. So
yeah.
That's what they're doing, and they did that. I remember the TV mocking at me and everything, and making fun of me. And I remember seeing outside. I seen restaurants and everything. I was like, "Where the hell am I at?" And I remember it was just a crazy feeling, like. And I mean, here's what I don't get: when you're past, right? I mean, it's like being past. You're seeing everything like you're seeing now in front of you. How did it get time to communicate on a spirit box? I didn't have time for that. I mean, if I've had a weird late wavelength in my head, but I didn't. I was too busy just fuck. I was just too busy looking at everything. You know what I mean? Like and experiencing just my own hell. Um, but there's more
Yeah.
to it. I mean, I remember going back to the 1800s. And seeing these people. I remember going down the big old long tube and they were building the trench and everything like on the bridge and everything, putting like mud in little sacks. You know what I mean? And they're like, they look back at me with black eyes. They're like, "You're not supposed to be here," and then they set me back up. It's crazy. Um, it was, you know what I mean? Hey,
Yeah.
gas is going.
Yeah.
This is just a random live. I'm just trying to, make it interesting for Jason. You know, um, any questions out there? I mean, like. I could tell so much, but yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I do have one. How in the hell to explain your face at the damn couch of my red flashlight?
That's a good question. I remember I was sitting there. I was sitting on the beige, nice comfy sofa, and I remember I don't know if it was my mom or something like everything's gonna be okay. Don't move, don't move. They were reassuring me, and I remember trying to look around. And I was like, where am I at? And I remember it was across the wall. It was always across on the wall. You know what I mean? And I remember, don't move, it's fine. The good, I could just. Every time I tell that story, God, it's just like I remember the smell, I remember everything. I remember like the reassurance that I'm gonna be okay. Like it's weird, but sorry for saying, yeah. Um, it's. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's it's a weird experience.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, just to think about that gives me just gives me the weird feelings of like, you know what I mean? It's going back in time. I remember getting up, and I remember no, I'm not getting up. I remember it went to that too. Um, um, Someone getting married, and I was just shoved into a little bag, and it made me feel like it was someone's dad or someone's father or something, and I went to this big old stadium, and they're all dressed up, and I was stuck in a golf bag or whatever, and then it went to that too. Seeing this billboard, you know what I mean? Like on this billboard, there was there was these hillbillies on the billboard, and I remember trying to get out of the truck. You know what I mean? Like, cause some just like terrible things gonna happen. Um, it was just crazy, man. Uh, it was something different. I remember, talking to God, and I remember him having some tribal music on, and having those horns play and everything, and um, it was so beautiful. God's told me to get up, and I thought he was leaving. It felt like he was leaving me, but I just said, "Are you there? Are you there? I'm tired." He kept on telling me, get up, family, family, family." I mean, yeah, I think having me smile right now is just like it's amazing. The
Boogie.
amazing feeling that you can ever have. Is God just bring you back. I remember when I got up, I was on the sofa and I was like, all these cockroaches are coming out of my mouth, and but in reality, it was just them removing all the plugs, all the wires out of your mouth. I mean, like it was. God's so awesome, like, and and he's always there, and I mean, the most saddest thing. I mean, there's more to the story, and like, and it's I get my nightmares. There's this time where I was in this elevator, and there's an elevator, and these people said come in, and they're trying to attack someone I love, and Like I remember there's some evil, man. I mean, I was just hurting those evil things, and I remember I ended up in this freezer, and he was sharpening his knives. It was some evil thing, and I remember hanging. You know how the meat lockers where they hang all the meat from, but there were dead bodies, bro. You know, and he was just sharpening his knife, and I remember I kept having a nightmare. I kept having nightmares of not breathing, and I remember like I'm just like, thank God I'm alive, thank God I'm alive. I just pray to God every time, like that it's just a dream. I mean, that's all I always say. Just whoever you believe in, just be right by God. Be right, because there is an afterlife, there is a purgatory, there is a hell, a heaven. And I mean, God is so good. Like for me to come back for this, to bring me back to the story and to share with you guys again. And there's more to it. There's more stories, but I mean, it was just a constant loop. It was just like constant, constant, constant. I mean, imagine if like God didn't give me a second chance, I was still stuck in that, still be stuck in it, And I mean, yeah, sorry, that was me. I'm on my phone right now because I don't got earplugs for my laptop, um, so I'm on my phone right now. So I mean, it was weird, like it was. I think it was just somewhere that you go to this. Everybody thinks that you just wake up in heaven. You're just like, wee, like when you die, you forget about everything you're doing. You forget about everybody. You forget about your loved ones. I mean, you see them. You see your loved ones suffer. You still love them. You still care about them. You can hear the sadness. You know what I mean? You can hear everything. Oh, there was one time. Okay, I was at my friend's house. My brother's friend's house, and it looked like a house. You can see it's weird. You can see furniture. You can see everything. This is when I was gone, you know. But you can see furniture. You can smell barbecue cooking, and this guy wheels out this black bag, and he points down at me, and it's me in the black bag. I mean, it's something else. I'll tell you. Um, Another experience, but still, like like I mean, God's so good that he's all he's love. You know what I mean? He's an awesome guy. And I mean, like, I'm sorry for changing the subject, Jason. I don't know. So um, and that's what brings me back. Like, I gotta share my experience. Like even when I interview paranormal investigators, like I gotta tell them what's out there. Like and you know what I mean, and what's it like. I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard because just like sometimes they're like, oh, well, there's a spirit lingering. I'm just like, are you sure it's lingering? Are you sure that he's not attached to it? If you think with attachments, it's not just attached to a certain item. They can actually make you sick. They can actually, try to get in your body and make you do some messed up stuff to your loved ones. Yeah, it was a black bag. They just looked that bad, just pointed down, and they had my little tube on still because after COVID they sometimes take it out the hospital once they bag you up, but sometimes like the funeral homes don't want you to, well, they don't want to deal with it because they don't want to deal with it because the COVID might be released into the air, or the funeral home don't want to deal with it, so they cut it out. I don't know. It depends on the funeral home. But I remember it was there. Um, I mean that made me so aware of stuff. Just like yeah, they don't scare me no more. Like there's something in there's a black thing in my damn freaking closet, but yeah, right now, but it's quiet. Like you know, it's crazy, but yeah, um, you don't scare me. But any questions in the chat? Like I mean, I didn't see heaven, so didn't see hell, but that was my hell, But any questions like about the spirits, I'm still not, I still don't know much about it, but I could tell you what I experienced, and how I felt, I remember at one point they were trying to feed me, but I was just like, I'm not hungry. Hmm. Yeah, I got so much. I got so much. Like, I just don't want to go on about it. Like, I mean, I got so much so much, so much visions. I don't know if they're visions. I don't know if they're, I already went to some people. Some people don't talk to me anymore because I verified what they're going through, and it was them. I don't know, it's weird. I remember being this one guy. He was in this truck, his beige truck. He thought he was all that, And then God showed me this guy, and he was in his truck. He was trying to get in a female, in his truck, and then I see her boyfriend like a mile away with his eyes are evil, like what are you doing with this chick, my girlfriend in the car? I was like, what? And I mean, I was somebody else, but in another. In it's weird. It might be. Oh, you know what, Vodka? It's not. Honestly, it's a memory. Honestly, it's a memory. I mean, when they say you wake up from COVID and vent, some people, it's a memory. It's stuck there forever. It's really stuck there.
You're
You know,
always gonna have it, bro.
it's always stuck there.
You're
There's, there,
always gonna have it.
yeah. I mean, but you know what? God took away that fear. I mean,
Yeah,
like, I can,
I believe something did. You're always gonna have it. RJ, I need to switch for mute that real quick.
That's about like me. I
Mute it
mean,
real quick, or you're gonna be switch.
I have like visions of a past life, or well, more than one.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll have like regular dreams while I'm asleep, and
Mhm.
then throughout the entire day while I'm wide awake, I'll have like actual, I'll see like I'm actually there, and
Yeah.
sometimes it actually feels like I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do
But
that
but
with both
but
times.
at the same time, like you're gonna find that friend of yours that's gonna have that same. Like I remember I had this thing where I was. It happened. Oh, like it happened for the longest time. I was walking down the street, and I would envision this kid underneath the tree, and then when I met Fran, like she told me about it first, I was like, wait a minute, you had dreams about it, but it was always visions in my mind as I'm go walking or doing things. Oh yeah, Monica Vamp. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I think with that, it's more like like I don't know. I mean it. I mean you once. I mean it's different for everybody. You know what I mean? Like I guess you do have. I don't know. You do have second life. You know what I mean? Like it's like dogs. They die and go to heaven.
When you're
Like
driving, when you're
it's
home.
true. It's no joke though. It's no joke. And they're called the dogs have celestial being. They're celestial being in their body. It's not the same spirit as it is at ours. You know what I mean? They're loving spirits. They go to heaven. They know no wrong. You know what I mean? They're just like children. You know what I mean? The dogs, and cats. They're like children. They're stuck into that personality where someone needs to take care of them. They're just loving.
That's like working with horses. Um,
Yeah.
like the 2, 3 year old colts,
Yeah.
they're they're like teenage kids, and you
But
gotta treat them
don't
as
get me
such.
wrong. I'm not saying they're aliens. They're just called that. It's sort of like
Oh yeah,
star seed. It's sort of like a star seed. Being. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
And I called him that because it's just weird. It's the way I say it, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to say things. I can't say much. After I left, I can't really say much until time is right. And um, it's beautiful. Like I mean, everything that I learned like from God is just wow. It's amazing. Like I mean, it's crazy. It's something that you could never imagine this world, like, and I mean, it's just so hard now. So I didn't go live yesterday. My internet's been crap. I mean, I need earplugs. Like I always talk to pay. So I mean, I'm gonna have to use my phone on Wednesday. If um if if we don't do Hawk, I'll still go live and do like a maybe 45-minute stream. Tell you guys where I'm at and when they play. So yeah. Um. So I might be just doing that. I don't know what Hawk is doing. If you can get a hold of him, Jax.
Yeah, I'm
And
trying to. I know
okay,
he
tell
works.
him.
I know he works so late, so I'll text him tomorrow.
If not, we'll just do a 45-minute stream, dude. To everybody where we're at. It's just my interest is, huh?
You only want to do 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's just a comeback show, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh, for me and you mean?
Yeah, it's just a comeback
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then starting next week we'll start again. It's just my internet's been shit, dude. Some
I
idiot
know,
wrecked into the fucking
something
pole,
is
bro.
not wanting us to do this, and I'm like, no, it ain't gonna work.
Nah, some idiot wrecked into a pole, bro.
What a freaking idiot!
No idiot, dude. I mean, dude, hey, you get it, dude. Remember last time I was supposed to do a seating with freaking Hawk, and then my
Yep.
pipe broke, and then some shit
Talent,
happened.
the forces don't want us to come back and talk about the shit we know.
Dude, it's
Thank you for doing this shit. I appreciate it. So you did them all?
dude. You know what the weirdest thing was, dude? The weirdest thing was, here's the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing was, like, I remember I was in the hospital bed, right? And I was in the hospital bed. Now I was in the vent still, but it felt like I could tell. I could tell, like, the janitors when they walk by, and the nurses, and I can actually tell, like, this is before I this is
Why do I not? You're an asshole. That's why.
oh well this, so I was laying in the bed, and it's crazy. I didn't know where I was, but I mean I was in the vent still, but I remember seeing them, but I was in the vent, and I remember every janitor that came by, it's like, don't trust that person. Don't trust him. He would actually search your emails. Or don't trust him. You know what I mean? Even the females just like, don't you trust that person. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, it was just crazy, man. You could tell who they are, bro. Like, I remember I must have been an angel, man. I remember when I woke up and I was on the floor 4, and this was when I was awakened. This lady came in. Yeah, this lady came in, and she was working on my little my uh uh to clear my little spot that I had in my thing, even, like, and and so I seen her when I had the diabetic shock this last December, and she goes, I don't remember you. And then when we're about to walk in the car, bro, because we left with Fran, she goes, thank you, because because of what happened is that she's like her I think her son died or something. Well, I can't remember, or something. Her daughter died, I think, of cancer, and then she's like, I hope you feel better from all that. And I was just like, I thought she didn't see me. Dude, it was her, bro. It was her, but she was. I can't explain it, bro. And then, uh,
I know it was her, bro. She just wanted to say it was you.
Yeah.
She full of shit, sound like.
yeah, I don't know.
We'll get them started, babe.
But yeah, no, I just want to come on and share some shit. I want to get my feet wet a little bit. I haven't been live for a long time, man. I've just been busy moving in place and dealing with some health issues, like, and I mean it's been really hard, you know. Well, with COVID, like, I mean, it really messed up my pain more because, I mean, it's really amped up, and how I have foot drop, like my right foot is, how you walk and you accidentally, like, you you almost trip because your ankle and everything.
Oh,
I got to
yeah.
wear a different brace for that, and just some other medical issues, and it's just been really crazy, and just and I've just been MI for a while. So
Yeah.
It's you.
so so yeah, guys, go live Wednesday for sure because the internet's gonna be good. So I'm gonna get off here. I'm tired.
Like, are you fucking lying?
Well, I mean, I'm tired, bro. Like I sleep.
Yeah, I am too. Shit, I got to work tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
6 o'clock.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. I
But
got more time delay.
thank you for having me up, man.
Coming to Jason's live. I appreciate you all.
Yeah, thank y'all.
Hey,
And Matthew, I love you, but you're not eating my puppies.
well, look, thank you guys. Thank you
Call
for
me
being a
tomorrow,
friend.
bro.
All right, thank you for being a friend, guys, and thank you for
Bro,
believing in my journey. Yeah,
Eli,
yeah.
remember, remind me. I gotta tell you. You gonna call me in the morning?
Well, call me in a minute.
No, okay. I'm gonna call you right now. Hold
Call him
on.
in a minute. Yeah.
Stay positive, guys. I know we all go through our times, and but just look up this, look at TikTok. Just everything will be fine. Everything will work out. Just be right, be right by Him. And God is so good. God bless you. Have a good night. Stay positive.
All right.
Good night,
Thank
everybody.
y'all. Later, fam. Skull.
Because if I don't tell him this, I'm gonna forget about it.